It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Los Angeles has to feel pretty happy about their recent play. They've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And so the All-Star break is behind us. Second half of the season is upon us. Shaq, is this where we'll see the great teams start to separate themselves from the rest of the pack?
Yeah, I think so, but still a lot of games left to be played. A lot can happen that's out of your control. You just got to keep a strong mindset, work hard.
Live from Los Angeles, we proudly bring you the Clippers at the Staples Center.
Ready to go?
Looking at that last game for the Los Angeles Clippers, it was a win against the Spurs. And that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
The thing I took away from that game was just how dominant they were on the backboard.
Well, it would have been hard not to see how dominant they were based on the numbers. I mean, they just completely dominated the glass.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The Splash Brothers are the guards. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Curry attacking, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Clippers ball.
Golden State on D. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively. Drew a lot of fouls in that game.
Yeah, it certainly paid off. I mean, free throws and foul trouble for your opponents. Come on now. That's a winning recipe all day long.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it. Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Shakes him. Warriors with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them. When you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
And now running it up the court, Green pushing it all the way. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And the wide open shot from Paul can't get the putback. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry's got the ball.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And you talk to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born to play the point guard position.
Fortunately, I've always been vertical.
Vertically challenged. That's classic coming from Chris Paul. But, you know, seriously, Greg, he's taken that challenge and made the most of what he's got. A terrific player.
Really, and you know what? He's actually turned that challenge on his head when he goes right at much bigger players and uses their size against them.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
They've won the effort battle, and that's allowed them to control the backcourt.
And it's been gang rebounded. I mean, everybody has done a great job boxing out for him, and it's showing up on the stat sheet.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green is out there with Rush. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Maurice Spates. And it's Iguodala in at the 2 spot.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
And good on the basket. Booking. Gianni's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
The drive by Iguodala. Wow, way off on that one. Greg, as you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they've had the 3rd best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days, and now they're reaping the fruit. Looky here. How about that one? That play. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. You put it on a platter for him. Gosh, that was neat.
And guys, how about the touch there on the finish? Really just flawless.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
"19 seconds left in the second quarter. The drive by Paul, and a wide open look for Jordan. The offensive rebound. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Mbah-a-Moute with the steal. That gives them the lead.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And a pretty tightly contested.
Look, Kevin, I've got...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and a pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Their largest deficit of the period. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
And what he gives his team, guys, is an edge. He just lights up an arena when he gets it going, and in that first half, young fella had it going.
Not just an edge, though, Greg. I think he gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have, and he's a special player to have around, no doubt about that.
Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Pierce is out there with Luke and Mbah-a-Moute. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Paul passes to Mbah-a-Moute. 6 to shoot, and stolen by Barnes. By himself, the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Golden State moving it around. And Curry, here we go. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. From outside, off the mark. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Green, he's checked in for Mbah-a-Moute. Johnson comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Curry. Thompson dishes to Spates. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And Maurice Spates last season was the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Pablo Prigioni, he's checked in for Paul. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Warriors. Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Bucket. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Barbosa. It's stolen. And now the Clippers on the break. Crawford leading the charge. Rush with the steal. Here's Barbosa. Johnson with the... Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Clippers leading by 3 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bogut.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Thompson for 3, and the basket good.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Guys, intensity turned up at its highest level. A perimeter bomb fest going on right now.
Warriors trail by 5. Bogut kicks to Iguodala. Bogut the pass to Iguodala. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Curry wide open. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Bogut.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Curry outside. Connects. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Pierce. They set the pick. To the inside. Aldridge. Barnes grabs the miss.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He told his guys, listen, we've got to make the most of every opportunity right now. We can win this game, but it's all about making every single possession count. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry against Paul. They need this. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, Paul's got them dropping right now for sure.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
And the Clippers call time here. They're losing by 4. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? It isn't over yet. A quick score and a foul?
And perhaps a few missed free throws, and they're right back in it. So it all has to happen fast, but it could happen.
Curry attacking, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a match.
The 2K Sports postgame